evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here tonight for our annual spring band concert. Our 6 o'clock show tonight features our freshman band and our symphonic band. And we hope you've got a program on your way in and you can enjoy some wonderful music that we've been preparing for you. It's been a wonderful treat to work with these students all year, and we can sense the end of the year approaching, but we're very, very glad to be here tonight and make some music for you. The freshman band will be competing tomorrow night at Hoover High School, and they're playing at 9:15 p.m. So we want to think about that as right around halftime of a long football game, perhaps. But we will be there, and we will be performing 3 numbers. Tonight we're going to do 4 numbers for you. And we've also have the privilege tonight to have our student teacher from Malone University, Miss Caitlin Fanning. She's going to conduct 2 of our numbers here this evening. It has been just a joy to work with her. I know she's gotten to know these students particularly well with the freshman band, and we're going to miss her. We do want to congratulate her. She just graduated this past Saturday from Malone, and she got a job in her hometown teaching band. Miss Caitlin Fanning. So would you please welcome the freshman concert band. The next piece we'll be performing for you is not a piece that we'll be doing tomorrow night, but we have been working quite a bit on this piece, and I did not want to not have the opportunity to perform this piece for you. It's called Intrepid Journey, and it paints a picture of kind of a wagon train going out west. And they're facing some of the perils that come with that, but it starts out very majestically and the gentle view of the prairie, and then they hit some trouble, and then they finally arrive at their destination. So use your imagination and enjoy an intrepid journey. For our next piece, we're going to play another march, but it is a very different march than the first piece you heard this evening. It is very diabolical, menacing, and deliberate. This is called the Marche Diabolique, and I'd like to invite Miss Fanning back to conduct one more number for us. I would like to just give a shout out to the percussion section in the back. They've been a great group to work with. Could you give them a round of applause back there? There's a lot they're going to be doing on this last piece, so I kind of put the pressure on them right there. This last piece we're going to do, and we're going to close tomorrow night as well with this, is called The Sphinx. And there's the riddle of the Sphinx that the composer has based this song around. And the riddle is this: what begins life with 4 legs, then 2, and finally 3? The answer: humans. As babies, we crawl on 4 legs and then learn to walk on 2. The idea is that humans often end their existence on Earth walking with a cane, thus 3 legs at the end of our lives. But this work, you'll hear these numbers at play: 4, 2, 3. There's a pattern that goes all through this song. Groups of 4, then 2, then 3, and it's the riddle of the Sphinx. So it's very rhythmic, very exciting, mysterious piece. Hope you enjoy it. This is our last number, The Sphinx. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back in just a moment with our symphonic band, so give us just a second to change the set.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and please welcome to the stage the Washington High School Symphonic Band. Thank you. That first piece was Chimney Rock Celebration. It was our required piece that we played at state contest here about 2 weeks ago, when this band that you see on stage in front of you became only the second symphonic band in school history to earn a superior rating at state contest. It's a pretty big accomplishment, and we're very proud of them. For the rest of the concert, then, we worked really hard in contest season and obviously did a great job. The next two pieces we have for you tonight are just kind of fun, so sit back and enjoy. This is a medley of Disney music. While we're getting set up for our last piece here, I would like to take a moment and thank some important people on our stage. Now, on Monday night, we will have 4-star awards. We hope to see all of you back out here at 6:30, where we will recognize all of the members of the 2021-2022 Massillon bands, and especially our seniors. But right now, since this is the last time that this class of seniors will be performing, at least in a band setting, on our stage, I would like them to stand up and be recognized not just for tonight, but for 4 years of service and performance. Seniors, stand up. All right, as you see in your program, I provided a program note for this last piece. It's a really neat piece that we've had a lot of fun working on. I've performed this piece before, and I knew the story of it. It's actually based on a true happening during the Civil War, where some Union soldiers, along with some civilians, put together a raiding team, and they went and they stole a train and tried to tear up the tracks to disrupt the Confederate supply chain and troop movement chain as well. So it's a really cool story. What I didn't realize is that actually one of those raiders who ended up with a Medal of Honor ended up then settling in Massillon afterwards. And if you go down to Veterans Park, the very first statue there that you see is actually of this gentleman that this story is about. So we have enjoyed working on this, and hopefully you will enjoy it as well. This is The Great Locomotive Chase. gentlemen, thank you again for coming out to our concert this evening. At 7:30, the Wind Orchestra will be presenting their concert, so if you would like, you may stick around and enjoy that as well. But right now, thanks again for coming. Have a safe trip home.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Washington High School Instrumental Music Department, I would like to welcome you to our annual Wind Orchestra Showcase. Tonight, we will be highlighting the musical talents of 38 students you see on this stage. We will be performing 7 different musical selections for you, encompassing a wide variety of styles and genres. We encourage you to refer to your program notes as they will hopefully deepen your enjoyment of tonight's music. Our first 3 selections will be the same program that the band performed at Glen Oak High School for the state adjudicated event on April 30th. We will begin tonight just as we did then, with George Kenny's classic march, Coat of Arms.
Our next piece this evening is very well known in the world of wind band music. Mr. Neal has loved this piece for a very long time, and I can testify to this fact because I grew up listening to it from a very young age. I can also attest to the fact that this is a very challenging piece of music. This year's band has worked extremely hard to not only be able to perform it, but to also use this as our required selection for the state event held at Glen Oak High School a few weeks ago, an event at which this group earned straight superior ratings from all of the judges. We hope you enjoy what has become a favorite for many of the band members, Symphonic Dance No. 3, Fiesta.
The last of our 3 contest selections is entitled Dancing in Air. This piece hopefully brings visions of flying to your imagination. It includes solos by Zoe Miles on the flute, Miriam Joseph on the oboe, Weston Filler on the alto saxophone, Alexis Fisher on the piccolo, Andy Kennan on the trumpet, Grace Erickson on the piano, and the entire outstanding percussion section, including a trumpet player named Lexi Norris on the bass drum. Enjoy an encore presentation of Dancing in the Air.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our next conductor this evening. I have had the privilege of working with this individual for the past semester. This has been our student teacher from Massillon University, and she has done a great job with our 5th through 12th grade students, and this is her last day with us here in Massillon. She did graduate from Massillon University on Saturday, and she got a job in her hometown Mansfield, Ohio. She'll be starting teaching 5 through 12 band, which is the goal when you're student teaching, to graduate and get a job. So we congratulate her. And I would like you to give a warm welcome to our student teacher right now, Miss Caitlin Fanning.
Wow, don't they sound great? I have had the wonderful privilege of student teaching here in Massillon this semester, and it has been the highlight of my college career. I've gotten to meet amazing people. I want to give a big thank you to the directors here at Massillon, Mr. Neal, Mrs. Smith-Heisler, Ms. Hollis, Mr. Gates, and Mr. Nussbaum. You've truly made this experience the sweetest it can be. I thank you so much for everything you've taught me, and I hope that one day I can be as great as teachers as you guys are. You're my inspiration, and I can't wait to take all the things you taught me into my job next year. I also want to thank all of the students here at Massillon. I love you guys so much, and especially the wind orchestra. They're fantastic. I've built great relationships this semester that I hope to carry through a lifetime, and they're so talented, and I've learned just as much from them as I hope they've learned from me. I love you guys, and they're just fantastic. The next piece we're going to play for you is the Washington Post March, and it's by John Philip Sousa. And we picked this march in honor of the Navy Band coming to play last week, which was an awesome concert. The students have really embraced this march style, and we've had a lot of fun preparing it, so I hope you enjoy Washington Post.
One of the traditions that the Wind Orchestra has adopted over the past several years is to perform one piece on this final concert that the seniors performed with Mr. Neal when we were in the 8th grade band. We do this to highlight the amount of improvement that happens over the course of just a few short years. We hope that you will recognize that we sound better than we did 4 years ago, because this year we were able to play through all of our 8th grade music again in class, and the seniors selected our favorite one. The title of the piece, Elation, is likely how many of us seniors will feel when we graduate soon. We hope you enjoy our trip down memory lane with Elation.
So before I bring up our last senior to introduce our last piece, I just wanted to say something about the 15 seniors who are in this group. Monday night at 4-Star Awards, we're going to be talking a lot about our seniors, recognizing everyone in the Massillon Band program here on this stage, 6:30 Monday night at our 4-Star Awards. We're really looking forward to that. Hope to see all of you back for that. But just want to note that right now is their last band concert as high school students on this stage. And so I want to not just recognize them for tonight, but recognize them for 4 years, some of them 8 years in the program, from 5th grade on up. Seniors, 15 of you, would you just stand right now? If you're percussion, would you wave from the back? Would you give them a round of applause, our 15 seniors here tonight? And before I bring up Grace to introduce the last piece, one more senior, I guess, we're going to add to the group. I've asked Miss Fanning to play the flute with us on our last piece. She's been very helpful for our flute section. I know they're going to miss her probably most of all, but yeah, they're sad. But we are so thankful again for Miss Fanning being with us. And so we're going to close our concert with one more number, and I'm going to have Grace Erickson come up and introduce it right now.
Thank you all for attending this evening's showcase concert. We truly appreciate all of your support. To end our time together, we would like to present a wonderful collection of songs from the Walt Disney classic film, Mary Poppins. Richard and Robert Sherman, known as the Sherman Brothers, were staff writers for the Disney Company and collaborated with Walt Disney himself on a large number of musical projects. Walt often said that the music to Mary Poppins was among his personal favorites out of all the music from all of his movies. He even considered Mary Poppins to be the pinnacle of all of his films, combining live action, animation, countless innovative special effects, and of course, the fabulous music. We hope you enjoy this supercalifragilisticexpialidocious arrangement of the music from Mary Poppins.
Thank you.
thank you very much for coming this evening. We'll see hopefully many of you out here on Monday night for 4-Star. And I'd like to thank and congratulate our slate of officers for winning their unopposed election this evening. Thank you for all voting. We had to do that officially, so thank you all for serving next year. And again, what a wonderful performance by these students. Let's let them hear that one more time, please. Again, thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. Go Tigers.